afternoon, everybody. What is going on? I am Jeff grantMEDIA. In today's review, we have two boxes from Level8 Cases. I was expecting one, but then the set arrived. So I was pleasantly surprised, but when someone said, I have two boxes waiting for me, I was very confused because I was not expecting it. And lo and behold, these two guys were waiting for me down on the loading dock. Now, right up top, as always, before we do any unboxing, I was sent both of these suitcases for free, but all of the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone. I was not paid to say anything positive or negative about either of these bags. And no, Level8 is not going to get a sneak peek of this content. They will see it when you do. Now, with that said, I was expecting the vintage carry-on 20-inch case, but I believe they sent me the set, which is a 20-inch and a 24-inch case. Checking my cheat sheet. Yeah, the set is a 20-inch and a 24-inch set. So let's start by unboxing the 20-inch. And we're probably gonna have to move that camera way back to unbox this 24 because it's pretty big. So let's get to it. Woo! I like this color. I chose this color. I'm partial to greens, olives, and this reminded me of a seafoam green, which is why I went with this here color. And it came inside a nice little dust cover. Ooh, the back has this like texture to it where the front is nice and smooth. And no, the wheels aren't crappy and bouncy. This is an uneven table that is made from reclaimed wood, pallet slats, and fence posts. So the table is all jangly. So there's the 20-inch. Let's get the 24-inch open. I will say the packaging is pretty sturdy as well. These are nice thick boxes, so the cases inside are not going to get damaged. And then we also have an extra piece on top to cover it up. So already don't have enough room. Low ceilings. Another nice big dust cover. Now that is a big bag. This 24-inch, I could probably pack the entire family in this one case. So here's the set, the 24 and the 20-inch. These also come in a 26-inch, so we can get even bigger than this guy. This is obviously, the 24 is obviously a checked bag. You're not going to carry this on a plane. The 20-inch is carry-on size, and this is about the same size of the original roller bag that I ever bought myself. And I've been carrying on roughly 20-inch bags whenever I'm using a roller bag, when I'm not just doing like a one bag travel to backpack. So most airlines, major airlines at least, this will be a carry-on size. Some of your budget airlines you may have to look into, because this, even though it's carry-on size, some budget airlines may not allow you to carry this on. You might only be able to carry a small bag, and this will be a checked bag even though it is carry-on size. So and one wheel's falling off the table. Let's do a quick spec rundown. The Level8 Vintage Series bags can be purchased in 4 different ways. as a 20-inch carry-on size that currently comes in at $219.99 USD. The checked 24-inch version that currently comes in $259.99 USD. The 26-inch checked version that comes in at $279.99 USD. And then the luggage set, which includes the 20-inch and 24-inch, and that comes in at $374.99 USD. The color options are the same for all four versions. The dark sage green, which is the colorway right here that I chose. The dark slate gray, white, steel blue, or black. All of the bags feature a 3-step telescoping handle and a TSA approved combination lock. They're all fully lined interiors with 2 main compartments and 2 zipper pockets for small items. And they all feature the durable Level8 360 spinner wheels. Okay, overall first impressions taking these out without even unzipping them at all. I really like this colorway a lot, this dark sage green. It's really nice. And they look not only good with the colorway, but I really like the look because it has that smooth vintage front, but then they have this this textured back, which oh god, I'm gonna end up doing that all night. I like that it breaks it up a little bit. This is also going to, in my opinion, probably help when it's in an overhead compartment, because it's not just going to be a smooth back, so you may have a little bit better chance of this not sliding out and cracking you on the top of the skull when you reach your destination and pop open those overhead compartments, because it's textured. So hopefully it'll get a bit more grip inside those overheads that always bounce around. The stitching on it is also this thick, classic, vintage looking stitching. Now all of the Level8 cases have this TSA approved lock, which is great. I really like them. They work really well. And what you do is you set your own personal combination. You have 3 digits. The actual zipper pulls lock into the lock, and there's a release right here. So that'll pop them free. But in the middle of the release button is a key that the TSA has a key to, so they could unlock it and pop the zippers, unzip, check your luggage if they so choose to, and then when they're done, they should hopefully rezip, and they could, it's hard to do when you're doing it kind of sideways and over it, relock the suitcase up by re-clicking the zipper pulls in. And the zippers work because there's this little notch that just kind of pops into the hole and clicks in, and you can hear it and feel it, and they're not gonna pop out. Okay, so we're gonna get our first look inside. We're gonna go ahead and start with the 20-inch just because it's smaller and it's going to fit the frame of the camera much better. Let's start by popping open our zippers. Let's see, do we think it's going to have a matching green interior or something standard like a gray or maybe even a white? I'm gonna say it's gonna have a matching green interior. Oh, it's like a khaki. It's a tan. It's tannish. So here's the bottom. There's the roller wheels. This is the top. So we have our larger main, well, I guess they're the same size. We have our one side main compartment that is lined with, going to be very hard to see. I'll try to get a close-up of this, but it does have some Level8 branding throughout, and these zipper pulls on the inside are also branded Level8. So we have our one side. On this side we have our 2 mesh pockets that have a little bit of dimension, so these will open out towards this compartment. Oh, that's interesting. They open towards each other, so they don't go, they're not stacked, they don't open, both open from the top, so it makes them a little more accessible. When you got the case opened up, you can go either way. You're not limited to, well, I guess not limited, but usually there's, the zipper will be towards the top of the bag, so there would be a zipper here and a zipper here, but now they're both in the center, so that's kind of interesting. That's a new one on me. Then we have the other side. Now this compartment actually feels like this is going to be a little bit larger just because this side has the actual, you can see that there, it's got the insert for the handle, so that's going to take up a little bit of space, whereas this side is just the front of the case, so this is nice and flat. So we have two good size compartments. I mean, this is a standard 20-inch carry-on suitcase. So I feel like, I know I can pack probably 9 to 11 days worth of clothing in here. And I don't do minimalist packing. I pack enough t-shirts, enough socks, enough underwear to wear every day. I will minimize my lower half by wearing one pair of pants and then packing maybe a second pair of pants depending upon where I'm traveling, what time of the year, and then shorts, vice versa. And I will generally wear my footwear and pack my flip-flops, and then I'll try to wear my sweatshirt because I always travel with a sweatshirt. Now I travel with a jacket, so I always try to wear my sweatshirt and my jacket, and either or not, I'll throw the other one in my backpack. But I know I can easily fit enough clothes for a week to maybe 11 days worth of travel depending upon where I'm going in this suitcase. I do really like these pockets. I mean, offhand, I don't remember if the other Level 8 cases had this pocket set up where they met in the middle. I don't believe they do. Let's close this one up and see if we can get the 24-inch on camera and if it has the same organization. And then we're going to talk a little bit about the outside. I know we usually work our way in, but I was a little excited to see. Okay, we're going to go wheels towards you again. Pop her open. Man, it's not that much of a reveal. I'm gonna go ahead and guess this is gonna have the same khaki interior as the 20-inch because it is a matching set. But let's see if the organization is the same. So, okay, basic same organization, except here I can already see through. We have our straps in the one compartment. At least I don't know the other side. I can't see through that one. But we have our straps, which will help you keep your clothes cinched down and secure. This is not adjustable. Oh, wait, it is. This is the tail part that I was pulling. So it is adjustable. You can, not a ton of adjustability, but I mean, you don't need a whole lot. You're inside a suitcase, but you can cinch that down a little bit. And then we have our same pocket setup, which I liked in the 20-inch where they open towards each other. That's nice. I really like that. It's just something that's jumping out of me. I honestly don't remember if the other Level 8 cases had it. I don't believe they did, but I like that little feature. Okay, then we have another luggage organization. Same thing, where the front half is going to give you a little bit more space because it's flat than the rear half because you have the rails for the handle in here. But this is huge. This is a massive suitcase. Now, I have checked bags before. I prefer to not check bags, but I've also never done air travel with a child before. So I'm gonna go ahead and guess that I'm probably at some point going to have to check a bag. And at the very least, we can do one carry-on, which I could probably fit. I could probably fit this carry-on bag inside here. I can. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I can fit this in here, and I'm sure if I unhook this, this will completely close. Storage right there. The 20-inch fits perfectly inside the 24-inch. And I'm gonna go ahead and guess it's only a 2-inch instead of a 4-inch difference, but you might be able to fit the 24-inch inside the 26-inch if you wanted to get all three. But when not in use, it will store nice and easy. Now, I did not zip it up, but I can feel, I'm grabbing the zipper on the side, and I can feel that it's, oh, I was actually grabbing the internal zipper. But yeah, that will That will zipper all the way up. Let's do it. Let's prove it. Make sure I'm right and not lying to you. There you go. So there, it's completely zipped up. There is now a 20-inch suitcase inside the 24-inch suitcase. So when you're not using it, you can totally store the 24 or the 20-inch inside the 24-inch. Don't mind the dirt. It's this table. It's a mess. I gotta build a new table. Oh, I got the strap stuck underneath. So I like that. I like that a lot, that it fits. So you just have to unzip your dividers and your tie downs. I can't think of the actual name of these right now. And you will be able to put your 20-inch directly inside. So inside, it looks nice. It feels good to the touch. It's not abrasive, so it's not gonna like chew up your clothes or anything like that. And I could definitely fit clothes for at least me and my daughter in here. I could fit all of my clothes and all of her clothes in here. She's probably gonna have more than me. So this 24-inch, yeah, I think we could do a family of 3 with these 2 suitcases, with either my wife and my daughter or me and my daughter packing into the big one, and then the other one of the adults would pack into the 20-inch, and then we only have to pay to check one bag. This might be our way to travel next year. We're gonna take a big family trip next year. So I think this is our optimal setup right here for next year's travel. Is we're gonna use the Level 8 carry cases, Level 8 Vintage Carry Set. So we have a top grab handle and a side grab handle on the lock, right by the lock. We have our 3-way tow handle. There's 1, 2, 3, and that's on the floor. So 3 is probably where I'd want to be. Feels pretty comfortable. Now these grab handles, while there's no like grip on them, they're not textured at all. They feel like they're, I don't know what they're made out of. They feel like a mix between plastic and rubber. They're not textured, but they still feel pretty good in the hand. Like I feel like I can grip this. I'm not gonna lose my grip on either of them. If I wanted to carry it by the handle, the side handle or the top handle, they're mostly gonna be coming in use when you're putting in and out of a vehicle or getting this off the carousel, because there are times, even when you have a carry-on size bag, you will have to get a connection flight or a little puddle jumper, and they're gonna be tiny, and they're gonna take this off you anyway, put it underneath the plane, and then you have to get the carousel anyway, which usually happens to us on our leg home because the airport is tiny, and if it's just a small plane, they will take your luggage and throw it under the plane and then just put it on the carousel. So you're gonna still be grabbing this off the carousel, and then when you want to throw it in your car, it's good to have options where you're going to grab it. And these all feel comfortable. They feel good in the hand, as well as the tow handle. Now the tow handle itself, this is plastic, which is fine. I mean, I don't care. I don't need it to be a machined aluminum. That's would drive the price up significantly, but it feels comfortable. I've not had any issues with the handles or the tow handles at all in any of the Level 8 cases. They all work. They're smooth. You saw that it dropped right down, went right into place. The latch works fine. It locks where it's supposed to. If I drop it, it's probably going to. There's a little bit of friction. It's a little bit of friction up top. Didn't just drop in, but once it's in, that's in its 3rd position. There it goes. The wheels, they're all working very, very good. They're spinning on both cases. They're definitely doing their jobs. These are very comfortable, very good wheels, especially when you're running through the airport. They do work really, really, really well. I've been very impressed by the 360 spinner wheels on all of these Level 8 cases. So I'm getting a little bit long in the tooth, as some might say. So I've done my fair share of traveling. I've been around. I've traveled on planes, trains, and automobiles, boats. I've done cruises, and I've traveled with everything from roller bags to, when I was a kid, my parents just had old school luggage, backpacks, duffel bags, messenger bags, different size. I've checked luggage, carried on luggage. I've done it all. And I've had a lot of suitcases. And in my honest opinion, this is, again, my opinion. I'm not sharing any of this with Level 8 prior to publication, and I'm not being paid to say this, but I've been very, very pleased with the quality and the usability of their suitcases. Now, I have my favorites, I'm not gonna lie, but I think the vintage series, it's gonna be up there. I really like just the classic simple look. I like that you have your classic look on the front, and then I don't know if the textured is so classic, but I like it. I really like this textured feeling. I know the other fidget thing I'm going to be doing is it's something I'm going to do. I know it. I know I'm going to do it. I'm going to play around with it. Subconsciously, I'm not even going to realize I'm doing it till my wife yells at me because I'm being annoying. But again, I've had really good luck with, I don't want to say the large amount of travel. I wish I could say the large amount of travel I've done in the past couple of years using my Level 8 cases. But as we know, it is 2022, and yeah, the world's been the way the world's been for the past 2 years, so I have not done very much traveling, but I have done some, and I have used some Level 8 cases along with other bags. I'm not gonna lie, I don't solely use Level 8 cases when I travel. I do use, they're the only roller bags that I've been using, for sure. I've only ever used these roller bags since I've been reviewing them. They've been great, but I try to one-bag travel. So I will bring a backpack and fit all my stuff in there if I can, but for usually week-long family vacations, it's roller bag time. Even if we're in the car, it's just easier to throw it all in there. When you get to the hotel, you just roll the suitcase from the car to the room, from the room to the car when you're going home. It's just easier to use a roller bag sometimes. Sometimes it's easier to use a roller bag in car travel than it actually is in airport travel, because you don't have to worry about running and rushing. But I will say that these wheels do work well when you're running and rushing to get that connection flight, because the couple of times I have done some airline travel in the past few years since I've been using these Level 8 cases, they've worked great for me. I have one other suitcase that I've ever used that the wheels were pretty good. They worked really good for running, but they did not pivot nearly as well as these 360 wheels have. That case does have 360 wheels, but the Level 8 ones worked so much better. They worked really well. And overall, I've had a good experience with the Level 8 cases. But do I think this set is worth 375 bucks? And yeah, I kind of do. I mean, I've had really good luck with all the Level 8 cases that I've had so far and that I've used in traveling, both in planes and cars. I haven't traveled on a train since I've been in England. That was the only time I really traveled on a train. They're not very prominent here. If you're not from the US, train travel is not a prominent thing. In the US, it is a thing, you can do it, but especially in my area, there are no trains. I need to drive at least 2 hours to get to a train. So if I'm gonna drive 2 hours, I'm gonna just keep driving at that point. I'm just gonna go for it. But yeah, I think that these it's a good price. You're getting two good suitcases for 375 bucks. Now there are plenty of other cases out there that will cost you more than that just for one carry-on size. That I'm not saying they're not great cases. I've never used them, so honestly I can't comment one way or the other, but I have used Level 8 stuff a lot in the past, and I've not had any zippers break. I've not had a wheel fall off. I've not had any issues. The handles all work. The wheels are great. They're the best wheels I've ever used on a roller bag. The handles, the trolley handles, they work fine. They always come up, they always go down. I've never had one jam. That's another big issue I've had with roller bags in the past, was the trolley handles jam all the time. These ones, smooth operators, up and down, no locks, no jams, good to go. So yeah, I think the set it's a good set. I like this vintage look. I chose the vintage. I gave them a couple options what I was looking for, and honestly, I was very stoked when they said the vintage, because this is the one that I really wanted to take a look at. And I like that the 20-inch fits perfectly inside the 24-inch. So when I'm done with this review and I need to store them until we travel, which is in a couple months, we're gonna take a family vacation in a couple of months now. I'm probably gonna bust these out, because if I can fit all of our stuff in 2 suitcases, that's gonna make the trunk of my car so much cleaner. And it's gonna make my life so much easier when we get to the hotel if I just have to grab 2 bags and not like 50. Oh my God, that last trip was a nightmare. We didn't use any roller bags because we were only going for 2 days. And the first thing I thought when I got there was, God, I should have used a suitcase with wheels. Now I got a pretty big one. I got a 24-inch, so look forward to, hopefully in the very coming future, that there's going to be a real user review update of the Level 8 Case Vintage Series 24-inch set, because I'm going to put these two to the test very, very shortly here. So I guess all in all, final summation, yes. If you're looking at it, pull the trigger. I'm very happy with these cases. I've been very happy with every Level 8 product, and I will still say that I can't remember the name of the bag's actual name, but the very first Level 8 product I ever did was a backpack, and it still has the best laptop sleeve that I've ever used in any backpack ever. I believe it was the Atlas. Was it the Level 8 Atlas backpack? Has the best laptop sleeve. There's a link in the description or a link in the video right up here to that review, so you can check that out. And if I remember, I'll put a link in the description down below, because I'm pretty sure it's still available. They might have made a few tweaks to it, so it might have a different name, but I'm pretty sure it's basically the same bag with the best laptop sleeve I've ever used. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, because I've rambled on for quite some time. If you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications next time I post a brand new video. Good night.